What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, babe?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 100K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Good morning, guys. So those shots you just saw were me flying from Budapest in Hungary all the way to Johannesburg via Dubai. So I'm in South Africa, guys, going to be here for a couple of weeks and then heading further north into Africa. One of my viewers reached out to me. He said, why don't you come down to South Africa and you can stay at my house and I'll show you around and things. So tomorrow we're going on a huge road trip. We're going further north into like the game parks and things. Then we're going down the coast. Today I'm going to be going around Johannesburg and exploring the local sites and things. Got a guy that's going to be showing me around, so it should be interesting. Not quite sure what to expect, but I'll try and get some good shots for you guys. Should be an epic day. I got my yellow fever vaccination when I arrived here yesterday. Protected against that for the future adventures that are coming further deeper into Africa north. But
what the hell did you just say?
For now in South Africa exploring, so let's jump in the car and go explore. So just jumped in the car and I've got my friend Jimmy here, and he's gonna take me for a tour around Johannesburg. He's a very talented singer, so he's got a nice song here from was that the local tribes?
From the Xhosa tribe.
Okay, cool. So
yes.
Check it out.
The Xhosa speaking.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
What's
I don't
up,
like laughing
bro?
at the people.
No, because why he zoom in on it like that? Like, why did he zoom in on his cut? Bro, that is too funny. Simple stuff. Alright.
Sing a click song, and they will go like this, say,
Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Nice
thank
work.
you.
Very talented.
Yes.
Recognize that guy? That's Nelson Mandela. Stopped to check out that statue.
Yeah, I really
And now we're jumping back in the car and heading off to another area of the city. As you can see, Jimmy's a bit of a character, super cool guy. So excited to see what he has to show me today. Alright guys, so we've just actually arrived at Nelson Mandela's house here. You can see some rocks down here where people came and paid their respects while he was ill. His grandkids live here now, but obviously he died in 2013. But check out these little rocks. So yeah, this is in like a really an amazing kind of wealthy part of the city here, and just big walls and fences with electric wire on top of, because you know, there's a issue with crime here. But yeah, amazing to be standing here. I didn't know I was coming here today, so incredible surprise. Where are we heading next, Jimmy?
Now we're heading towards the side of the viewpoint.
Okay.
That's where we're heading to now.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
First of all, that's the spirit of. Hold on, let me slow down before I say it.
Come on now.
Ubuntu. I feel like I said it right.
One more time.
Ubuntu. See, now I'm second guessing myself on if I'm saying it right.
3 times?
But nope.
Okay, two times ago.
But I feel like that's South Africans. Like, they're so welcoming. They're so loving. Like, we love South Africans. We do.
Yeah. Hey,
We rock
listen.
with y'all.
My man had a fire intro. He went to Nelson Mandela's home, right? I think that's the best way to break the ice and get his, like, you know what I'm saying, get involved into what he got to see next.
Yeah, one of the leaders who made it all possible.
Yeah, 100%.
For them to stand there together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so just to have him invite someone all the way there and like, I got you, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna show you all the things. We have received so many requests.
That's why I looked at you like that, because I thought you caught it. Like, he was like, one of my supporters had reached out to me and said, I want to show you around. Mm-hmm. And he took his offer. That's dope.
Now we've received a lot of requests for that, you know. It's overwhelming how many requests. So we're still working through things. Obviously, we're doing all the stuff. We're taking care of like our accommodations and everything, because that's nice. But we're bringing our children, and we want them to be comfortable as well. So, but we see that spirit, and I just wanted to speak on that because y'all are some cool people.
Alright, so we've come to this pretty epic viewpoint here. You can see.
Yeah, that is nice. Absolutely stunning.
The interesting thing about Johannesburg, it actually sits at 1,700 meters above sea level, which I had no idea before I got here. So pretty high for like a city of this size. Gold was discovered here, and so basically the whole city was built because of the gold in the late 1800s. So that's why Johannesburg was created, because of gold mining. Amazing place. And that's kind of where all the foreigners, so the immigrants, come in, things like Ethiopians, Nigerians, Pakistanis, and that's the old part of Johannesburg. So you can see just really run-down areas, rubbish everywhere, and it was only about a 5-10 minute drive, probably more like 10 minutes, from the area we were at Nelson Mandela's house, where there's huge mansions everywhere, and just the difference in wealth in this country from being here for, you know, a day and a half is catastrophic. It's huge. It's incredible. I mean, and you can see there's no white people on the street back there. We've come into a kind of mixed area now, and you can see a bit of both. But yeah, I mean, if you guys know anything about the history of South Africa, I mean, you can still see it, you know, today, big time, obviously, because that's going to take years to get things to a more even level. But you know, things have changed a lot, don't get me wrong, but anyway, I think we're heading off now to another location. Jimmy's gonna take us for a drive, but mind-blowing.
Okay,
I felt something there.
I did, but you know, I'm gonna try to be positive in that. I feel like with learning the history, I didn't see anywhere that was run down. Maybe because I'm from the hood. But I didn't see anywhere that was run down.
I was thinking about laughs, like
what?
being with the people and laughing. Because I've been around environments like that. You feel me?
Right.
And we have created the most dopest experience. Of course, like laughing, clowning around, kids running around. Not even necessarily struggling or worrying about what struggle is. Just enjoying each other.
Right.
But again, he said that the history of South Africa, everyone knows the history of it. And I think he was painting the picture that these environments and these areas are still being impacted by it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. And I keep saying because I'm just trying to make sure that I say everything respectfully.
No, 100%. I'd rather you take your time than come out here just talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that.
I don't know. I feel like, you know, South Africa has a special place in my heart. So I I don't know. It's delicate, you know. But I was gonna say, like, where are the areas of the white squatter camps? Like, is it still that segregated when it comes to the, what am I trying to say?
Certain locations.
The areas of poverty.
Okay, yeah.
Is it that Is it still that segregated to
Right,
where
right.
okay, the white squatter camps are on here? And the only reason I'm making that comment is because he said he didn't see much
No white people. He didn't see any.
in the poverty areas.
I think he could have understood what happened there.
Right, because
I think he could have put two and two together easy. And after mentioning the history, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have put two and two together and pieced that together. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want anybody to,
me.
huh?
That just kind of confused me.
Yeah, and yeah.
Place so far. The difference in wealth, you know, is a huge aspect of the trip.
We don't live there, so we don't really know the whole scope of the area. But I could see what he meant by that one building that we saw. But like at first, he was just showing people, you know, and of course you can tell the difference of the neighborhood. But like I said, that kind of looked a little bit normal to us. You know, just
some of the best food be hitting in them spots.
Yeah, and please do not make this a big thing.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, it's just, y'all understand this. I feel like we've been rocking with each other long enough to see our hearts and our comments. And for the viewer, I know that a lot of times some of these videos you guys go in on these people.
Y'all do. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's just...
Yeah.
What that boss said. You mad? No, never mind. All right.
Alright guys, we pulled over. I can't talk too much because we got to kind of like get in and get out, but we've come to an Indian market area and there's a sign up here from the apartheid days that says non-white shop, but I'll show you that in a second. Couldn't really show you much, didn't want to film in there. There's like old African, like the African drums and things, but check this sign out.
This notice is displayed in accordance with the provisions of the Shop Hours Ordinance, 1959.
Since 1959. Do he knows the history? Like,
he said he did.
Okay.
Crazy stuff, eh? Alright, we're heading off now.
Thing to react to it, but we do have to give him his props with actually showing us on the ground.
Yeah.
We've reacted to that stadium. That stadium, we knew it was big, but baby, just seeing it,
yeah,
it's still on video.
Yeah.
So imagine when we be in person. That's gonna be.
That was sweet. That was a nice view.
Yeah, that was nice. Okay, we're going to Soweto.
Put it up.
So we've arrived in a city just out of Johannesburg called Soweto. It means Southwest Township, basically. And you can see we drove through those like streets with the nice houses, and then just look right over here. You can see these like different buildings here. These are called men's hostel, and there's 12 of these all around Soweto. And so these are for people, single men mainly, who come from the outside villages and come to work to get money for their family. In each one of these houses, there's up to 12 single beds just for men to live in. But the government's working on building these newer houses that you can see at the back, so they can bring their families out, and it's much nicer and more sustainable instead of these ones here. They're working on knocking these ones down because can't imagine it's nice living there And you could see on the way there, we drove past that big stadium. That's where the FIFA World Cup was held when it was in South Africa, I think in 2010. Fascinating trip so far. The city has got a lot going on for sure. Ups and downs, highs and lows, good, bad and ugly.
It's amazing, bro. Like when the history is right there in your face.
Right.
And it's
I'm
just,
ready for it.
bro, it's like, it's dope. Like,
yes. So I want to listen to the conversations. Bring us back in the car.
yeah, okay.
I want to
feel
listen to what he got to say. The man, Jimmy.
Yeah, hey, Jimmy's taking him everywhere though.
Jimmy is giving him culture.
Yeah. We're gonna walk out a new man.
My buddy there was telling me, he says that he's going to show me the good, the bad and the ugly, and that's exactly what he's doing, which is always interesting to see. So I'll show you some shots of this anyway. Alright guys, so we just come down the road a bit, and I think I'm going to get the drone up here and see some different shots from around here. There's a big old power cooling plant there that was shut down by Nelson Mandela. He also shut down a nuclear power plant over that way. So, pretty cool drone footage as you can see there. Now we've come to the cooling towers here, and you can actually, if you call ahead and arrange it, you can bungee jump off the middle bridge there. So that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. Wasn't expecting to see that. But.
That were given to, these are the houses that were given to the communities.
Right.
The poor ones who were coming from the other side of the...
So this is the one of the temporary settlements, and this is where people live until they're given like proper housing, so like a more substantial house like on the other side of the train tracks there. But until then they have to live in these little shacks down here. And sometimes when the government are taking too long with, you know, providing the houses and things, then they'll bring rocks and blockages up onto the road here and block the road to try and, you know, send a message. So yeah, rough. Alright guys, so we just arrived at this tower on the top of a hill. So we're going to have some good views of Soweto here, looking out over the city.
You see the beautiful landscape of Soweto?
Yeah.
All the houses around here.
Alright guys, so back from that day there, it's actually the following morning now. We're about to actually jump in the car, head on a huge road trip around South Africa, so that'll be in the next video that I'll start just after this. But pretty epic to see all those different sides of Cape Town, you know, the rich area, the poor areas, like the slums, and thought it was cool to kind of check out that more, you know, raw scene before heading out into the nature and seeing the extremely beautiful parts, just to see, you know, that history, and it still seems so fresh. I know they've come a hugely long way since the apartheid days, but you can still feel it quite strongly. But
I need the background.
Over the years, it continues to.
I need the background of the spot in his head.
I don't know. Sometimes when what it looks like is he may have had surgery.
Yeah,
that's what it looks like, or somebody may have just messed him up.
Or that. I'm hoping it's that. Let's just keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? Just say he's looking for a laugh. If not, then I would like to know the story behind why he keep doing that.
Improve. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video, and we'll head on a road trip around South Africa. It's gonna...
Man, much enjoy. I think he did take us on the ground, really.
He
like
did.
that overdrop between the wealthier side compared to the other side where the single dads and whatnot live. Yeah. We've seen that airdrop before, and we never like I always thought about it, like, dang, what if He's literally still right between that.
Yeah. Of that video we reacted to about something.
I think there was something about the apartheid around that time.
Yeah, that was our first time hearing about it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
On
Epic.
camera with you guys. So, yeah, that was good. I love that he was on the ground and showed us some things. That's cool. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description box below. We'll see you soon. Peace.